Wow! The podcast about the superpowers of highly sensitive people.
Our today's topic is navigating professional well-being, like sensitive workplace design and career management. So we usually talk about how highly sensitive people function on the labor market, spreading knowledge about sensitivity in general. So today we intend to inspire and provide practical tips for young professionals. And I hope that we will be able to integrate the enactive perspective in workplace design and career management. So let's start from the beginning. What is enactive workplace?
Well, it's a very good question. I will make a step backwards, and I would like to share with you some results of a very recent research, which is been carried out by the National Center for Research in Italy. And this research is also has the key contribution of Rizzolatti, who is the man of the mirror neurons. So he's very famous for that.
Yeah, I was trying to ask you about Rizzolatti, but I was not able to pronunciate it in a proper way.
Well, and you know that mirror neurons are the basis also of empathy.
Yeah, that's true.
But this group showed that the architectural space where we live in influence our perception of others, and also our ability to create a relationship with another person. Okay,
that's very interesting.
And this is very interesting also for the enactive approach, because you know that the enactive approach assumes that our emotion are not only are not like in the Inside Out movie that you push on the console and then you have the joy or the sadness.
Yes,
but actually live and are created in our relation with the environment. So we have 3 points. Okay. The environment, but also the architectural space, so the built space, also where we are here, the colors of our space, influence our perception of others, but also our capacity or our ability to form a relationship, and also our emotions, how we manage our emotion.
And so the double relationship effect?
Yes, it's exactly. That's why it's called double relationship effect. But I will say that it's a triple. So three different relationship.
Okay. So, yeah, I try to get it. And let's move on to practice. Can we discuss the implication of an active perspective on a workplace dynamic and also mental mechanism? So,
yes. Well, just think about when you are in a learning environment or in a working environment, and you realize that your first impression of others, of other people, are not only just based on your intuition, but are also influenced by the space you're in. And actually, this result, in my opinion, are also consistent with the concept of sensory processing sensitivity, because these relate with the degree to which an individual central nervous system how I can say, is affected by the external stimuli.
Okay, that's why we call it environmental sensitivity.
Yes, exactly. And also with the enactive perspective. But not only, because these perception also affect our cognitive function.
So that was not surprise, but it affects emotions, but it is some kind of surprise that it affects cognitive approach,
yes.
like cognitive skills also.
Yeah, but also because, actually it has been demonstrated in virtual space.
Okay.
Because also of the background of the research in mirror neurons. But actually it demonstrates that also in the on life, to quote Floridi, is the same. So actually the space influence our perception of other, our ability to relate with them, and then our emotion, or at least how we manage our emotion, how we react.
Okay. And do you have in mind any companies who use those results?
Well, I don't think they actually implemented this result, but I think in some way, from a different way, they got the same inspiration. For example, a very big company, Enel, it's an energy company, one of the most important. For example, they renovated their headquarters, inspired by, for example, the biophilic space. So there is a lot of green.
Okay.
There are space where you can relax, space where you can socialize, and also space where you can walk, have a movement.
Okay, so you start this part, so let's move on the topic that aroused a lot of excitement, which is mindfulness career management. So what is the role of the mindfulness in professional development?
Well, so far, the most of our attention has been on the individual. Because actually there is still a common approach that we have to fix what it doesn't work for someone. I don't know who decides that. Or anyway, we have to support individuals to manage the difficult situation.
Okay, because that's your fault that you do not fit here. Like
yes,
individual.
Yes. Well, it's actually I think it's a wrong or inappropriate, at least, concept of fit.
Okay.
Because you know that we use the metaphor of the orchid for highly sensitive people. And if you have an orchid which doesn't flourish, you doesn't go there and say, "Oh, ugly orchid, why you don't flourish?"
Yes.
You ask yourself if there is enough light, if there is
enough water,
or too much water.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So not only the environment, that the quality of the environment. So we have
again, the environment affects the flourishing of the flower, and again, the environment affects the flourishing of people.
Okay, so we are not doing this with people.
And that's why, going back to your question, an emerging concept is mindful organizing and mindful organization. And it's quite a revolutionary concept because this implies that a mindful organization and a mindful organizing implies that you have not a culture of failure,
Okay.
You have not a culture of one fits all situation, but actually you are mindful to different needs. And actually, if we talk about young adults, so the young generation.
Yes.
And there, at least in Italy, there is a lot of talks claiming that these young people doesn't want to sacrifice themselves
at work.
At work.
Yes,
but they have a different concept. And the highly sensitive young people more than the others. And this is, I think, it's a very good advancement because it's not a matter of work-life balance, but it's a matter of work fit.
Okay, so for sure it will be better for this individual well-being. But what about those social cognition, metacognitive capacities? Does it affect also?
Yes, I don't want to go into neuroscientific talks, but there are different aspects. I want to start from maybe the one which is maybe less, I don't know how to say. Anyway, the somatic awareness. So what does it relate? How does it relate with cognitive? But actually, our according to the enactive approach, our mind is inactivated by the environment and embedded in our body.
Yes, that's true.
And our nervous system does not live only in our heads. Because if I kick your ankle, you feel pain, and it's not in your head.
No, that's true. That's not only in my head.
But then other benefits are, for example, for indigenous attention, which is also related with somatic awareness, but also with sustained attention. But another benefit is that helps highly sensitive people to be able to create healthy boundaries.
This is very important.
And realize when they need to have a break.
Okay, so we know that that's very important, and we know that it works. So how to implement, how to do the mindfulness practice, like integrating them into daily work routine. Is it possible?
Yes. Yes, I will show you.
Okay.
If you would like. You don't need actually, you know that, I'm a Feldenkrais teacher. I'm a mindfulness teacher, and mindful yoga teacher. So this is my life.
Okay.
And actually, you don't need no special time length, no special equipment.
Yeah, because we imagine that you need a special place, special candles, and all the equipment for yoga just to practice yoga.
No, not at all. You don't need. You need to try, and also to choose what is the option which best fits with you, with your needs. And one advice, for example, is to have breaks. I think it's very important. We undervalue the breaks. The breaks.
Is it like this is universal for everyone, that everyone after some period of time needs those breaks? So is it individual for highly sensitive people? How does it work?
Well, it's a benefit for everybody. And there are more and more research. And for example, also some learning methods which are based on breaks. For example, the interval training or the spaced training, which alternates a different kind of activity, but also the active breaks. We were talking before starting our conversation of this pilot study in Italy. And actually, for example, it has been demonstrated that a short break is 7-10 minutes, but even less, is very useful for working memory.
Okay, so this is not only for emotion, only for career resilience, but also for our achievements, also for our the quality of our work and the results. Okay, I can imagine our specialists and experts saying that this is not professional. Like they are too busy at work, they are in a rush, so they will not deal with such a crap. So,
But, I will invite them again to read some interesting research showing that the leaders which are more reliable for their competence are the ones who are not worried to show their vulnerability and who acts as a role model. If you, as a manager, are not able to create healthy boundaries, if you, as manager, oblige your workers to never-ending and useless meetings,
for few hours meetings,
I don't think you are inspiring. And I don't think you will promote also the productivity of your team members.
Yeah, so the productivity is important for managers.
Yeah, and I think that the role model is very important. And actually, again, I would like to go back to this concept because I think it's time that not only we ask for reliable workers or professionals, but we also ask for reliable managers and organization.
Yeah, that's true. They will not benefit from the old style management.
No, not at all.
Okay. Can you give us some strategies how to integrate these embodied practices into busy professional life?
Well, at the beginning, you have to remind yourself what you need.
Okay.
And for example, one strategy is to set an alarm. So after 30, actually it has been said after 30 minutes of hard work, you should stop for 5 minutes. And do everything you want. Drink a glass of water, but with your full being drinking this glass of water. So you are drinking your water, not doing anything else.
I try to imagine how in multitasking, like doing all at once, it will be possible.
Yeah, but again, we are not. How I can say, we are not able to be multitasking because actually, what it happens, it's like when you switch from one page to another on your mobile phone or your laptop, you may be able to shift faster or slower.
Yes.
But actually, you do one thing.
You are not going deeper in any task.
No.
Okay.
No, but actually you can. Your brain can't. So what you're doing, maybe some people are faster in shifting from one page to another, from one task to another. But you are never doing two things.
Okay, so how does it work with the concept that highly sensitive people are multitasking, like thinking about all those things?
They are, because of their, they are able to be faster because they process more deeply their information.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what about this balance between professional and personal life? We know from some research that personal life affect professional life affect personal life, and how to find the balance? Is mindfulness helpful with finding this?
Well, mindfulness, practicing mindfulness may help. Of course, because as Siegel said, well, it's not how much mindfulness you practice, but the repetition.
Okay.
It's a training. So to be trained to be mindful of your life, of your needs, of also what are your ambitions, your dreams.
If you had to pick three things, key things from our today conversation, what it would be? Like, what are the most important thing for young adults who are, trying to do their best at the workplace?
Well, my grandmother used to say, Maria, be aware that to the 7 people you often see and interact, because you are going to resemble to these 7 people. So one thing is we have to the choice. We have to choose. We have to choose. And so we have to choose what kind of environment, what kind of work, what kind of people, and what kind of boundaries and so on.
Yes,
so
it's good for us. It's beneficial for us.
Yes, it's good for us. And the second thing is do not underestimate where you are. Also, the environment, the space. Because I think we have no time to go in depth in this, but we know that also the epigenetic research shows that the environment affects how our DNA functions, so our genes function. So it doesn't... there is no change in our genetic, but in the functioning.
Okay, the quality of functioning.
Also the functioning. We know, for example, that's why, for example, that UNESCO is paying a lot of attention to the learning environment. Okay. Because there are some studies carried out by team of the UNESCO, which show it how the learning environment affects not only the learning, but also the quality of life in later stage. And actually, that's also from other kind of studies that if you had a poor emotional childhood, you have more probability to be depressed after 50.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So the other thing is to have, so what we can also pick up that we have to think holistically at personal level, at scientific level, and also at professional level. Well-being, also when we talk about well-being, it's not only a matter of physical well-being, psychological well-being, but also social well-being, financial well-being.
Yes, this eudaimonic approach, not only hedonistic one.
Yes,
I have things,
exactly.
I'm happy about having things, but I need to feel the sense of what I'm doing. And the third thing?
The third thing, I think, I think it's up to you, to everyone, to choose what is your third secret of life.
That's a very good answer.
Yes.
That's a great answer. You promised us at the end to practice.
Yes, so we can actually a demonstration that you do not need a lot of time.
Okay, good. I'm prepared.
Okay, so we will explore together how we can have a mindful movement, a mindful movement without moving from our chair. So find a place to practice comfortably and close your eyes and bring attention to your breath, relaxing with the inflow of your breath and relaxing with the outflow of your breath. And be aware of your whole body just sitting here, breathing. And now, please smile into your eyes. Let the sense of a smile spread through your eyes, feeling the outer corners of the eyes slightly uplifted and the flesh around the eyes softening. Let your brow be smooth. Feel a real yet slight smile at the mouth. And also sense the inside of the mouth smiling, relaxing the jaw. Notice the sensation that arises through the mouth and the cheek area. And if there is a thought, an emotion, a sensation arising, just bring back your attention to your smile, to your eyes smiling. And let your intention be to notice changing experience, but doing it with the sweet interest and care of a grandparent watching the young ones at play. And if you notice again your attention has wandered, you can refresh the smile, softening the eyes again, feeling a smile here, a smile at the mouth, a smile into your heart. Again, resting in a space of ease and receptivity. Just noticing the changing dance of your sensation, of feeling, of life. And now visualize and feel a smile spreading through your heart, at the chest, and sense how this creates space for whatever you might be feeling. You are here, you are enough. You have all you need, your smile. And take a moment to again return to the eyes, softening and relaxing them. And now imagine the sense and the feel of the smile spreading through your whole body, feeling the cells, the space between the cells, creating a relaxed, open space for the changing flow of your sensation. And imagine and sense this space extending outward, so the whole space of awareness is filled with the warmth and friendliness of a smile. And resting in this receptive openness, simply notice and feel whatever sensation or feeling arise. And as you complete this mindfulness practice and move into your day, you might explore bringing your smile to the eyes, the mouth, the heart, whenever you remember. And the smile can nourish an attitude of friendship and acceptance as you relate to your inner life and to your world.
Oh, that's very good. We can practice our inner silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Maria, for your time.
Thank you, Monica, for your invitation and the nice talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Wow! Promotion. Sensitive Career Management Project has been funded with the support of the European Commission. This podcast reflects the views only of the author, and the Commission cannot be held responsible for any use which may be made of the information contained therein. Wow! The podcast about the superpowers of highly sensitive people.